Okay, that's the chart of silver on the daily scale. Silver continued higher after this base building as I expected in the previous week. I told you we should take this as an A. We could have a B forming here. It will go sideways for a few days and then we'd have a jump. The jump came, but we are not sure whether this is really all what we are going to get and it is destined now to drift lower, or whether we are going to see this just as the first attempt, which could probably be wave 1 of C. Okay, if this is an ABC full, it is almost certainly going to reach higher in the coming week, and it's going to give us something like that. Okay, after which I think it is very likely to continue down. Again, I do not think I'm pretty confident on that. I do not think that that silver is ready to blast through this level now. No, I think that it is extremely unlikely. So please take this into account. If it runs back to the top here, I would refrain from putting new positions long. I could be wrong, of course, and it could continue higher. The first step, I think, would be closing above this and giving us several daily closes above 16.2 to signal stability. Then maybe, yes, there is a chance it's going to continue higher. But I think the odds are all pointing to resistance at this level, pushing it down. Okay, so that will be my attitude if it does run higher. But we are not sure now. Yeah, if the ABC is complete, it's going to slump. And let's have a look. That's the 30 minutes. That's the 30 minutes, and that is the interpretation that calls for taking this as a B. Okay, a B that might have ended here. Or here it's not going to make a huge difference in terms of the scale. But you can see clearly if this is the end of the C, and it could be because this is already a pretty longish correction to the first shot. Okay, so I suggest we take it one step at a time. We are not really far from confirmation that we are unlikely to shoot back up. I think breaking down under 15.25 would probably be a signal that it's either going to sag here sideways and potentially look lower. There is another reading that I don't really favor at this point, that the jump that we see here is not in fact the C, because what's going on here is still part of the B. So imagine to yourself, it comes down a bit, it goes sideways, but I think that over time this will become fairly clear. Yeah, you will get something like that. You'll get a prolongation of our B that we thought ended here. It's going to take a bit more time, and then we get our C. Okay, so these are the two options that I see with the critical levels that I suggest you follow. Of course, this is a critical level. That's 15.6. Running above this level, you get your answer. That's your B right here, B ending, and that's your 1, 2, and up it goes in a third wave. Slumping will open the gate for eventual break under this level, but if it finds support, I would imagine around here. 15.1, it just sags. You don't feel that you have really the force of an impulse wave pulling you down. You just feel that it's drifting sideways, so that will be the sign that we are still in that B. Okay. This is gold on the daily scale. Gold also shot up but came back. It is still leaning on interesting rising support line here. The structure that I think suits the price action here best is to take this as an A. That's B, and we may have seen the end of the C, or the C could be still ongoing. It's exactly the same analysis as we presented concerning silver. What is interesting here, you can see that the 21 and the 50 converge, plus the rising support line. So this, for now, is a holding gold at 1,305. This is really interesting. If you do get a break, of course, that will be significant. Yeah, breaking through this and with a follow through under 1298, I think you can take it that it's going to check the floor. Okay, it's going to check the floor and potentially go lower. However, rising in the coming week, rising above this level, you can assume that the C is not done. Yes, that's your A, that's your B, that's your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll go back towards 1340, 1345, at which point prepare for a reversal, okay? Because again, I do not think that gold is ready for this. I could be wrong, yes. You should always factor the possibility that I could be wrong. But I'm just working out the probabilities, and it seems to me that will be an ABC, and it is very likely to come back. Let's have a look at the 60 minutes. So our 60 minutes is shaping up as follows. This is our A, okay, this is our A, B, C, D, E. That's our B, and that could be our C complete, or as you know by now, that could just be 1, 2. Running up above this level will tell you we are in the third wave, almost certainly looking to extend the rally for quite a few days, reaching towards 1340.